Okay, so this video did take me a very long time to edit. I'm not going to tell you how long, but we're here and better late than never. And honestly, that's kind of my PhD motto at this point. So the rundown for today is to get ready and go to the lab, take some time to plan my day, then head over to the lab for some organisation. Then I'll go to cell culture, and I'm going to try to catch up on some reading because I do really need to keep on top of that. Then in the evening, I'm going to my friend's birthday dinner. So, come with me. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to sit at my desk and plan the day. I normally plan my day by writing a simple to-do list of everything I want to get done, the order in which I'll do things, what's time sensitive, and what is a high priority. So today, all I really needed to do is to get organised in the lab, checking if I need to throw anything away, checking what stocks I have, and making sure all my reagents are where they need to be. And this is kind of the boring stuff you need to do in the lab every so often, but trust me, future you would thank you. And then for cell culture. For those who are new here, cell culture is basically the process of keeping living cells alive and growing them out of the body. You need the right temperature, the right nutrients, the right environment, so the cells can survive and do what you need them to do for your research. In my case, we're working with brain organoids. If you haven't heard me talk about these yet, I will never get tired of explaining them, because honestly, these are quite fascinating. So, organoids are tiny 3D-like structures that grow from stem cells, and they develop features that can resemble parts of the brain. So, when I say I'm going to cell culture, I'm going to check on and maintain these tiny little brain-like structures. And then I finish the day off by reading a paper. And with that, the workday is done. Okay, so I'm back at home now and I have an hour or so to kill. So I thought I'll do a little Q&A. So I put a poll up on my Instagram asking if anyone had any questions. Yeah, I just thought I'll answer some of them. So first question is, when did you know you wanted to do a PhD? And honestly, I think I knew I wanted to do a PhD in sixth form. And I know that's really early, but I do think the reasons I wanted to do a PhD was probably a bit different. I knew I liked science and I kind of liked studying, so I just thought, why not do a PhD? But it was in my undergrad and my master's where I was thinking, you know what, I do like research and I do see myself having a career in research. So yeah, that's when I decided to do a PhD. And the next question is, do you know what you want to do after your PhD? And this is a good question. I've actually never really thought about after PhD. I always knew I wanted to do one, but after, I have no idea. I do like science and research, so I wouldn't mind doing a postdoc or staying in academia for a bit, because I do like the freedom of academia. However, I know industry does have a better work-life balance and better pay. However, industry is more restricted in what you do. So, I don't know, I haven't really thought about it. I'm gonna probably think about it next year, so in my third year of my PhD. I think that's a good time to start thinking about careers. The next question is, have you got any advice for PhD interviews? I did do a video about this, so I'll link this somewhere on the screen. But my main advice would be to prepare your answers beforehand, especially for the common questions you know you're gonna get asked, like, why do you want to do a PhD, or tell me about yourself. I think the tell me about yourself questions are really important to prepare. This is like a sales pitch at the start of an interview. If you got this well prepared, I think it'll ease you in for the rest of the questions. Next question is, how did you know you wanted to do this research area? And that's a good question. So for those who don't know, I'm in the field of neurodevelopment. So I think during my master's, I did a master's in translational neuroscience, and I knew I really liked neuroscience as a whole, but I didn't really know which area to do. But the program I did, fortunately does rotations. So I rotated in 3 different labs, which I think for me was very beneficial because I got to learn different techniques and different areas to see which I liked. So here I am. And the next question is, how do you stay motivated all the time? And the reality is I don't. I feel like I've learned the importance to take breaks. So if I'm in the office trying to read a paper at the end of the day, but it's not really going in, I'm not really concentrating, I'm not really focused, I do tend to just take a break, breathe, go home, relax, talk to some friends before I start again. And another question I got that was really interesting is, do you need to do a PhD to work in science? And honestly, the answer is no. There's loads of fields you can go into, for example, biotech, science communication, medical writing. There's a whole wide range of careers you can go into. So if you know you like science, but maybe research isn't for you, I think it's perfectly okay not to do a PhD and to go straight into work. And it's probably beneficial because you will start earning money before, so you can climb up the career ladder faster than someone who's doing a PhD. But at the end of the day, it's really up to you and your goals and where you see yourself in the future. And that's it for now. I'm gonna get ready and go to my friend's dinner party. Okay, so if anyone lives in London and has been to Canary Wharf, you'll know that it's basically a maze. I've been here multiple times before. I had the address, I had Google Maps, but I literally could not find where I had to go. Spent 30 minutes walking around trying to find the restaurant just to figure out that it was right there in front of me. Canary Wharf is not a place, it's a puzzle. And for some reason, Google Maps never works here. But eventually I make it, and honestly, it was worth every wrong turn. Good friends, good food, and honestly, a good night. It's important to take a break from your PhD just to socialise and have fun. So that was my day in full. It was long but productive, which is all I can really ask for. And if you're new here, welcome, subscribe and stick around.